Hello, everybody. It is Captain Marty Brill here. It is Wednesday, February the 26th, and we have surprisingly a few different things to talk about. Not a lot, but a few things different to talk about. Anytime you can do that this time of year, you're ahead of the curve a little bit, and we'll talk offshore, nearshore, and inshore when I come back in just a second. Are you ready for a fishing thrill like no other?
Oh, there he is! There he is! Oh, got him up!
As seen on WikiTune Outer Banks, the Carolina Girl, captained by majestic Jesse Anderson, is a custom, luxurious 53-foot Jarrett Bay built boat running out of Hatteras Harbor Marina. Let Jesse and her crew give you a fishing experience of a lifetime. To book a trip, go online to CarolinaGirlSportFishing.com. Carolina Girl Sport Fishing, your offshore adventure awaits.
Electricity, something I don't mix well with at all, and that's why I only trust the folks at ELS OBX. ELS OBX offers a variety of services from custom electrical installations to lighting design. ELS OBX has the experience and know-how to complete any job. They're committed to providing the highest quality lighting and electrical installations or service at affordable prices. Visit them online at elsobx.com to get a brighter idea of how shockingly awesome they are. See what I did there? ELS OBX, electrical and lighting solutions you can count on.
So, offshore, Oregon Inlet. We've been talking every day about the big bluefin tuna bite, and it has been really good. I heard that Greg Mayer on the Fishing Frenzy, who was commercial fishing, had his giant bluefin and was headed back to the dock at 8 o'clock in the morning. And you say, why? Why didn't he catch more? Because you're only allowed one commercially per day. And so he got brought a big one back. I didn't see how big it was, but they've been all 500 to 800 pounds. Just really big fish. And there are a lot of them out there. Just the ocean is full of them. I've never seen anything like it this year. But believe it or not, things are different. If you followed that fishery for years, you know at one time those fish were really valuable. Really valuable. And they were exported. They were come to the dock, send it up to New York or Philly, and then fly it to Japan. And they were auctioned off on that big bluefin tuna market over there. But now the fish stay more domestic is what I hear. And the market is a little bit flooded right now. So they're kind of reining them in a little bit, like on to how many they can handle or bring to the dock. Because nothing worse than bringing a fish to the dock that is going to bring so little value that it's really not worth keeping. So we wish them well, because if you go out there and spend your whole day out there for one bite, one fish, and come back to the dock, you need to be paid and paid fairly. And this is not a reflection on the fish houses at all, but it's just the nature of the bluefin tuna market. So that's kind of what's going on. A lot of them out there, but the price is not real high right now. As far as charters go at Oregon Inlet, some of the boats, they're allowed one giant per year. Some of the boats have already got their giant. The ones that did are now catching and releasing 500-pound, 600-pound tunas. But our fleet and the Hatteras fleet are catching some of the ones that are like under 200 pounds as well. And those everybody can keep one a day of. All the charter boats can keep one a day. So there's a lot of release tuna fishing going on right now on these bluefin tuna. There's been a scattered yellowfin tuna and a scattered blackfin tuna in the Oregon Inlet fleet. The part I mentioned that's a little bit different is down in the Hatteras fleet. I heard today that there are a bunch of the bluefin, the schooling size, mostly bluefin tunas. A couple boats had a good bite on blackfin tuna. And that's been hot and cold down there, but they were a nice class of blackfin tunas, 25-pounders. So you go from the giant bluefins, that could go as high as 900 pounds, down to the blackfin tunas, which are 25 pounds. And then one boat had two really big king mackerel. So I didn't even know there was any king mackerel still around. So there, like I said, there was a little bit of variety in those catches. As we drop, there's no intermediate fishing going on that I'm aware of right now, meaning, between the shore and the Gulf Stream. There are times when there are things to catch there, and there are times when people do some sea bassing and some bottom fishing. Sometimes the king mackerel bite is pretty good, spring and fall. Right now, I just don't have anything to report to you unless it would be some kings down in Hatteras. But that's about all I have there. And along the beach, it's pretty darn quiet right now. He's very, very scattered puppy drum if somebody's willing to put in the time. And there have been, I did hear of one rockfish ocean striper caught as well. But really, it's pretty much very, very slow on the beach right now. All right, now we'll talk about the Sound and the backcountry when I come back. There is a little bit of news from the Pamlico Sound. I'll talk to you about that in just a second.
When it comes to finding phenomenal seafood, you gotta go insane. That's right, stop into the Insane Seafood Market right there on Highway 64 in Columbia. Luke Midget and his crew work hard out on the water to make sure you have the freshest selection of seafood around. They provide a wide selection of fish, crabs, shrimp, oysters, and clams, just to name a few. Insane Seafood has a hot bar to satisfy that seafood craving right on the spot. Visit them online at insaneseafood.com and like them on social media. Go insane at Insane Seafood Market, Highway 64 in Columbia.
So back in the Sound, I did hear we have a guide working out of Swan Quarter. A lot of our charboat guys at Oregon Inlet and Hatteras love to use him themselves. They get some time off. They want to go get on somebody else's boat. And they've been having the last couple of days a pretty good puppy drum bite. Fish that were in the slot, one that was over the slot. Why is this important? Well, when this spring and summer roll around, the puppy drum are going to be really important with the speckled trout season closed. A big part of that gentleman's catch and customers, though, prefer to release stuff anyway. So there'll still be speckled trout caught. You'll just have to let them go. Won't be the numbers we had last year, but the puppy drum bite will be the meat and potatoes as we get into the upcoming fishing season. And it's good to know that here at the end of February, there's still a bite to be had on those. It bodes well for us as we get into the summer. The other thing I did hear confirm was the speckled perch bite has been decent over the last couple days. Some people call them crappie, some people call them crappie, some people call them speckled perch, and some people call them supper. And nobody will give me any information on that. It's very secretive, and there's really, the places you fish for them on the beds, especially when they're spawning, I don't blame them. It's a little bit of squatters' rights, and I respect that. So I'll just tell you, go find your own spot. Or go to one of the favorite spots, but now's the time of year to do that. So that's our everything from the Gulf Stream to Lake Mattamuskeet on the fishing report for today, and I will keep you posted as we go through the week if anything changes, and I do hope you have a blessed day.